All rise, please. In presence of the flag of our country, and of the Constitution, and remembering the principles for which it stands, Department 48 of the Superior Court is now in session. The Honorable Lorna A. Oxley, Judge presiding. Please be seated and come to order.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. All right, my understanding is that the jury has reached a verdict, and I'll ask my deputy to go get the jury, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
As I said to both families yesterday, I ask you all for a peaceful resolution to this today, no matter what the verdict is. We've got a lot of people here, we've got a lot of people outside, and I would urge everyone here to remain calm. In the matter of the people of the state of California versus Julianne Little, the record will reflect that the defendant, all counsel, 12 jurors are present, and one alternate has decided to be present as well. Who's the foreperson? Juror number 2. Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, we have.
Will you hand that to my deputy? Madam Clerk, please read the verdicts.
Superior Court of the State of California for the County of San Diego, Central Division. The people of the State of California, plaintiff versus Julianne Curry Little, defendant. Department 48, case number SCD 265758, DA number ADZ 532. Count 1. Verdict. We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant guilty of the crime of vehicular manslaughter, non-alcohol with gross negligence on or about February 20th, 2016, in violation of Penal Code Section 192, Parent C, Parent 1, as charged in Count 1 of the information. Victim, Raquel R. We also find true that the defendant, Julianne Curry Little, led the scene of the crime after committing a violation of Penal Code 192, Parent C, within meaning of Vehicle Section Code 20001, Parent C. We also find true that the defendant violated Vehicle Code Section 22107, unsafe turning movement. We also find true that the defendant violated Vehicle Code Section 21658, failure to stay in marked lane. We also find true that the defendant violated Vehicle Code Section 21663, driving on a sidewalk. We also find not true that the defendant violated Vehicle Code Section 123.5, driving while texting. We also find not true that the defendant was fatigued while driving. We also find true that the defendant was distracted while driving. Dated November 22nd, 2016, Juror number 2. Same title, court and cause. Verdict as to count 2. We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Julianne Little, guilty of the crime of hit and run with serious injury in violation of Vehicle Code Section 20001, parent A, as charged in count 2 of the information. Victim, Michaela L. Dated November 22nd, 2016, juror number 2. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, were these and are these your verdicts as read?
Yes.
Does either side wish to poll the jury?
No.
All right, Madam Clerk, please record the verdicts.
So recorded.
Counsel, do you waive reading of the verdicts as recorded?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. All right. To the jury, this completes your duties in this case. I want to thank you for your service. You paid close attention. You hung in there for 3 weeks with starts and stops. You came in on the day before Thanksgiving. You've been very attentive. I'm grateful for your dedication, I know, as counsel is as well. Everyone is aware of the sacrifices it takes to be a juror, to come down and to leave your regular busy lives and to come down here and find parking and give up all your work and your regular things that you do. And so I want to thank you and remember that this is what the Constitution says as a jury of our peers, and it's important that our entire community serves, and I thank you very much for your service. I told you during the trial that you were not allowed to talk about the case with anyone. I now release you from that admonition. You are free to talk to anybody that you want to. I know that counsel will want to talk to you if you feel like staying outside after I excuse counsel. But you have the right to discuss this case or not to discuss this case. What I would ask of you, if you decide to discuss the case, you talk about it from your perspective, not from somebody else's. For example, juror number so-and-so said this in the deliberation room versus what you said or you felt or you thought how the case went. So your names and phone numbers will be sealed, so no one will have access to that. I asked you for your phone numbers in the beginning of the case so that we could contact you if we needed to. No one will have access to those that information. And if you want to discuss with the lawyers, you can. If you think that there's any unreasonable conduct or contact of you in the hallway, please obviously let my deputy know. But I have true faith and confidence in these lawyers that it'll all be appropriate. Again, I thank you very much for your service. I release you as jurors. Thank you very much. And to my alternate as well, thank you.
Thank you.
The jury is now leaving. Family will go after. All right, counsel, as this case, we're going to go ahead and set it for due course.
When is the due course date, Your Honor?
Due course is December the 23rd.
Could go, I will be out of town.
Okay.
Yeah,
Could
could we maybe talk about the, because I think one thing I want to request is I'd like a true sentencing date. I don't want to come in and have it continued.
Right.
I imagine both sides have a lot that they want to prepare to present to the court, so perhaps the council not going to have a moment to discuss that.
Yes.
Does the court usually do them on Fridays, or
I
is
do.
it flexible?
I do, but any day is possible.
At 1:30, Your Honor?
Yes. Or 9, doesn't matter. I don't even have a Friday calendar up there yet. I mean, a January calendar.
We don't know. They haven't submitted for it, so we can do the 19th.
What date?
Madam Clerk, is the 19th okay?
January the 19th?
Yeah.
We don't have a 2017 calendar. We're not that modern yet, so so we'll just set it, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
If there's some problem, we'll let you know.
No, at 1:30?
1:30. If that's what you want, 1:30?
Yes, please.
All right. The court's going to remand Ms. Little to the custody of the sheriff, no bail pending sentencing.
I think we need a time waiver, Your Honor.
Yes, I need a time waiver for the date selected, Ms. Little. Do you agree to have me sentenced on a date, not due course, but in the end of January?
Yes.
Thank you. Anything else?
That's it. No, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, court's in recess.
Okay, folks, we're going to come on out and be careful with the tripod here.